Cameo Jones. I'm the owner of LIV, Recovery Sober Living. I'm also a outreach specialist for Banyan Treatment Centers. We started LIV in 2018. Me and my husband, Derek Jones. It was crazy because him and I both come from environments where the disease of addiction was pretty heavy. We have several family members that suffer from the disease of addiction, still do, and we definitely carry that with us every day in this. We just talked about how people that we seen growing up, you know, really suffered. They would go to treatment and then go right back home and into the same old environments, and they would go and they would spiral and they try it again and come back to the same old environments, and we're like, what is the difference? And I'm like, you know, we're like, they don't have anywhere to go. You know, they have nowhere to go that's anything different from what they're used to. And we talked about, you know, what if we started something like that, where we started a recovery home where they could get a program and they could get on their feet. And then one day, like my husband and I, we invested our retirement into our house, and we just said, okay, let's go, let's do it. And we have been all for it ever since in 2018, and here we are, and now we're 5 houses later. So we've, you know, we put all into it because, you know, it means the world to us. It's our baby. We could serve up to 40 clients, and our niche is just helping people who want recovery. We do not have the capacity yet to help women and children, but we have the resources to send them where they need to. But we do not have that yet, but we want to. But we're able to serve anybody that's really coming out of treatment and just wants recovery. Someone that has the willingness, eager, and that is willing to accept a program like ours. What keeps us going? I'll tell you what. First of all, prayer really keeps us going, because this is not a role where you get thanked all the time. There are no pats on the back for this. You have to love this. You have to deal with individuals getting upset with you and not like what you're saying to them, even though it's being said from love and compassion. But what keeps us going is the one person that makes it. Because it's not everybody. We've lost people. You know, we've had to go to those funerals. And those are devastating. But when you get those individuals that make it and graduate the program, they get their kids back, they get the car, they get the apartment, they got the job, health insurance, you know, they're getting those things. That's what keeps us going. And self-care, you know, me and my husband, we really had to take care of each other in this and hold each other up. And our network, MOCREST, you know, talking to our mentors who go through those things. I talk to, you know, I'm name dropping now, but I can't tell you how often I talk to Marsha Horde and Greg and Amy Ford. I feel like I talk to Amy every other week, you know, just about situations that we experience and thinking like, am I doing this right? You know, so just building that network, that support system. Providers like us need a support system too. It's not just the clients. We need a support system. So having that has really helped us get through. Greg Smith, what he means to me, he is such a mentor and such a light in this. You know, and I'm trying not to get teary-eyed talking about it, because he sees something in me that I don't see in myself sometimes. And he sees that in everybody that we sometimes just gloss over because we're just in the midst of helping others. But he cares enough to pay attention to what we do and how we're serving. He fights. I've never seen somebody fight and advocate the way anybody does like him. Like, he is in the Capitol, and they know him by name there. the man just wears this armor to go and fight for the people we serve daily. Mocrest wouldn't be what it is without him and Marcia, here in the eastern region especially, but the state. He's like almost that father figure or uncle or whatever that you can call on at any time. I mean, I've talked to this man at 10 o'clock at night, and we've gone through issues in St. Charles County with housing where they want to shut us down. I called this man 10 o'clock at night begging for the support, and he just rallied up these people to support us. And he's just an amazing human being, and I can't thank him enough for even finding me worthy for an award like this. Who do I want to thank for this award? God, because let me tell you something. I am not worthy, and without him, I am literally nothing. I don't know how I function, and it is through his mercy that I'm able to get up and do what I do every day. The second person is my husband for putting up with me and believing in this vision, believing in me and pouring into me and us pouring into each other when we have been bone dry. So I have to definitely thank him, and I love him so much for loving me through all of this. And I have to thank Greg, of course, for believing me enough to even give me the nomination. I read what he wrote about me, and I can't talk about it sometimes without crying because the love is just pouring out of that. I got to thank my other mentor, Marsha Horde, for constantly believing in me and my husband. The talks that she's had with Derek and I are just, it's priceless. You just can't, I can't thank her enough for her love and support. I thank Mocrest for keeping me and holding on to me and pouring into LIV and making sure that we have what we need to support the people that we serve. I thank DMH, Rosie Anderson, Rosie Anderson, I thank her. Nora Bach, you know, all of DMH, I just thank them so much because none of it would be possible without their support. Child and Family Empowerment Center, again, that's Marcia, but her employees, I love them to death, and their support. So, and whoever else has been a part of LIV journey, my parents, I thank my parents tremendously, my family and their support for giving me on the long hours away, and understanding that it's because we're being led that way. I'm being led that way, not because I just being gone to be gone, but I'm doing something good. What is next for LIV? Whew, that's a loaded one. Well, LIV is going to keep expanding. We're looking to open up more homes to be available and to support the people we serve. We're going to be opening up a respite housing. We're going to be opening up Live Behavioral to provide outpatient treatment. So LIV is looking to expand to be more accessible, to provide more strength and hope and compassion and treatment services, whatever we got to do. That's what we're looking to do.